Hi everyone, this is Brad. I had a number of questions recently about classrooms on Wakelet and how to set things up, so I thought I'd make a brief tutorial. So you can see all your students, all the features you love, all for free. And if you notice right up here where it says classrooms, what you'll need to do, I'll just show you on another account. So you can see classrooms isn't set up. So if you go over to the three dots, and then you want to select account settings, and then over here you need to switch to an education account, and then select save. Give it a little bit of time, and Wakelet will reload, and now you can see you have classrooms. So now, how do we invite students? Let's take a look. Okay, so I've selected classrooms, and now I need to create a classroom. You can see that all accounts will be secure. You can see your options in here. In this example, I'm going to select Google Classroom. Make sure you sign in with Google, choose your account, and then make sure you need to allow and continue. Once you do that, you'll now need to select your classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and select it. You could change the name if you'd like to. And if there are any specific features that you would like to disable, for example, YouTube, if you'd like to, all these have been disabled. If you'd like to enable them, you certainly could do that. So maybe you want to leave YouTube on, and maybe you want to leave on Flipgrid. And now you can select Create. Okay, so the classroom has now been created. Here's how a student can log in. I'd recommend putting wakelet.com into Google Classroom, which is what we're using in this example. We're going to select Login and then continue with Google. Now I'm going to show you a few things. This will get them into Wakelet, where they can start adding bookmarks. They can start creating their own collections, and they can also see the group collections that they're in. So for bookmarks, important links, images, so on and so forth, if they want to start their own collection, they can go ahead and create a new collection here. Let's just call this one Sample. And then down here, let's just put in a link to Google. Okay, so here it is. Now, you as the teacher can go ahead and let's just say this was some work that was being done, and a student, Sydney in this example, wanted to work with her brother on a collection. So you as a teacher could go ahead back into Wakelet. You could go into classrooms, and then you can go under the specific student. In this example, it's Sydney. So we're going to go ahead into the specific collection, and then you're going to select Share. When you select Share, you can see your options where you can add to profile, everyone in the group can see the collection, so on and so forth. But this can't be shared out with the world. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to invite collaborators. You can just copy this code right here. You can do it as a QR code, or you can just copy the code. You can also invite via name or email. So now what we're going to do is we're going to share that code with another student. In this example, it's Jack, where he is going to go ahead and join a collection. Now he has the code, so he can paste it in and select Join. Now you can see that the collection has now been loaded, and let's just go in and add another website. And then I'll show you what it looks like from Sydney's point of view. If we refresh it, we can now scroll down, and you can see that Jack's name on what he did is here, and Sydney's what she did is there. Now, you can see they can still move, that you can go into read mode, which is an amazing feature to have. Even with Jack's here, can do that as well, and go ahead and edit if they so desire. Now, if you have something that you know students should go ahead directly into, and you want to be on that collection right away, here's what I've found to work out quite nicely. So let's go ahead back into Wakelet. And now we're going to go into group collections. So as a teacher, actually let's show you real quickly in classrooms. If you go into Sydney and Jack's, it's going to show that Jack is on a group collection here with Sydney. So if we select it, we can go ahead in. But for Sydney, because she created that collection, it's under her own collection, it's not under a group collection. So I just wanted to point that out. One way that you could get started and instantly share it with both of them is to go ahead into Wakelet, and you want to go ahead, and you want to select create a new collection, and I'm just going to call this collection. And now what we're going to do though is we're going to share this. And what's really nice is we can go ahead in and you can invite collaborators right here. So you could share this code, or in this example, I'm just going to select Google Classroom. I'm going to share it with a specific class. Choose an action. Let's just make this, let's create an assignment. And we're going to select Go. Now for this, we're going to go ahead up in here. And you could just choose the student or students that you want to. So let's pretend there's more than 2 students. You could go select those 2. I'm going to take the points, make it ungraded. And then you can just say, this right here, collection, and we're going to assign it. Okay, so let's go ahead in as Jack. Let's go into Classroom. Stream was updated, let's show it. And here is collection. So let's go ahead in and select it. And now see, we're going to go ahead in. And what's really nice about this is that you as the teacher are on there instantly, and you can see what's going on. So you can see it's created. Let's just go ahead and just do the same thing basically. So now it's been put in. So you can see ESPN is here. Of course, they can go ahead in, they can delete, they can do what they'd like to with there. But you as the creator are involved in that. So let's go ahead up and show you what it looks like for Sydney. Okay, so now we're in a Sydney, so we're going to go ahead and select it. We're going to go here as well. And now you're going to see that it's created by you, the teacher. And then you're also going to see that Jack added that and Sydney added that. Really nice to have. They cannot share this, but you can share this, which is extremely important, because let's go back into this collection. If this was a collection that you wanted to share, let's say with a family or others, what's really nice, let's refresh this just to show you. Here they are. You can now share this, and you can make it public. And QR code, copy the link, and share that out. So that is a way that you could share a portfolio or things like that with a family or with others. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.